Another Saturday night of nothing to do. Turn that off. Hopefully it gets rid of the glare. Oh, man. The day had so much potential, and it just flopped. Absolutely fucking flopped. What's up, Ricky? How you doing, man? What's the word, man? What to do? I should be watching a movie or something right now, but no, I'm coming on here. Oh. Hey, Lady Cat, we were looking for you last night. We missed the hell out of you, girl. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sam. Someone was saying last night, we need Lady Cat here so we can do some rankings. Well, I'm on my phone right now, so we can't do a ranking. 2 days in a row. Just finished watching the new Frankenstein movie, and now it's in. Wow, it's amazing. I'm hearing a lot about that. Is the movie like a 3 hour freaking marathon or 2.5 or something like that? Walt was putting it over 2 on Facebook, so if I find a window of time where I can freaking concentrate and focus on it, I'll probably sit down and watch it. Oh, man. Yeah, the day had so much potential and it just went straight to hell. I've been babysitting. I'm actually doing that right now. The baby turned 1 on November 9th. Oh, happy belated birthday. 2.5, but you don't feel it. Okay. If I can get myself motivated, I'll sit down and watch it, but oh, man. Just trying to get stuff done around here, and man. Why is your day bad? Well, it's not bad per se. It's not horrible. It's just disappointing. We had to do some maintenance in our bathroom here. Our maintenance guy came over, and this is something we have been putting off for a long time, and it was getting really annoying. And he was able to come over this morning around 10 o'clock and need a good Wolfman movie. There you go. I'll volunteer to play the Wolfman. Won't take much makeup. So he finally came over this morning, and Michelle was sleeping. My wife is Michelle. She's sleeping. One of the cats is with her. The other cat's in the office there. So close the doors. He comes in, and we get to work. And the first thing that happens is we have to cut a pipe in the ceiling of the bathroom. Well, he goes to cut the pipe. Years and years of sludge, black tar sludge, comes raining down and nails him in the face. So I grab a towel real quick. He wipes his face down and everything. That was a great way to start it. So after that, I knew the bathroom was going to become a mess. So I was kind of prepared for that. We like to keep a clean house, and I knew it was going to be a nightmare. So we get the piece cut. We get the piece out of the ceiling, and puts the PVC up there. Puts the not brackets, but I forget what they're called. Yum, yeah. And it could have been worse. Could have been me. These boots, little. They just go around the end of the PVCs to seal it in. And he realizes that it doesn't fit right. So we had to go to Aubuchon's, not that far away. Picked up the piece we need, came back here, and the whole thing took about an hour to get done. and fixed it. Everything in the ceiling was great. Everything is sealed up. Everything is put back. Great. Then we have to start the cleaning process. That took about almost 2 hours, and everything was done. Everything is sealed in the ceiling and everything is fine. I'm sitting in the office and I'm exhausted now because start at 10 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going hellbent for election on cleaning the bathroom. I didn't want Michelle helping me because I know that's, it's very traumatizing for her body to do a lot of stuff like that at once. And get everything cleaned up. Everything's fine. I'm coming down from, the whole process of it. I'm sitting in the office and I'm editing a video which goes live tomorrow. And all of a sudden we hear water leaking out of the ceiling again into our tub. So all that apparently didn't fix it. So I have to call our maintenance guy tomorrow and tell him, and then we're going to have to figure out another time to come in and get this taken care of. And it's just so freaking frustrating. You've been missing Ace terribly. I completely understood. You were one of the first people I thought of when I heard about Ace Frehley passing away. So yeah, that's why I'm a little today. I had other things I wanted to get done, and I was so exhausted from all the cleaning and everything. I had to lay down and take a nap. I laid down about 4 o'clock, woke up at 6, and Michelle's still laying down right now. And I just made myself some quick dinner. And now I'm sitting there like, oh man, thought the headache was over and we got it done. Not to be. And this was my fear initially. This was my fear, like we were going to do this thing and it was not going to work. So yeah, c'est la vie. What are you going to do? I'll have to go back up there and see where the leak is still and figure that out. And of course, me being me, because I'm stupid, the minute it's done, I'm texting, people like, hey, we got the leak fixed. Everything's good now. We just got to figure out the ceiling and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, that's great. Great to hear it and all this stuff. And then the leak happened again. So, can't win. Oh, let's see. Nope, I don't want to do that. Come with me into the office for a moment. One thing I never do when I go live is I never share it anywhere. I really should do that. It was starting to rain outside. You hear like the little tink, 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 tink against the windows. We already got hit with snow and ice and all that stuff this week. Nice little prelude of what we're going to be in for, probably. What up, Fang? Copy that. And let's see. See if anybody gives a crap about that. Why didn't you expect me to say hello? That's kind of what people do on here. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's good. It's easier just to come in here and share it from the laptop than anything else. Back onto the couch goes my ass. Because your mom's got Ivalani. What's going on, princess? How you doing? These Q&A stickers, for ideas come up like, what was a twist of some kind, a plot twist that really screwed you up? I don't freaking know. Man. What up, Frank? I'm alive. How's everyone and yourself? Yeah, I was just going over. It's just another one of those kinds of days where you had so much potential and it kind of flopped. I'm sitting next to a bonfire in a rocking chair with a marshmallow on a stick. Life is good. That's awesome. Good for you. I was eating marshmallows earlier, as a matter of fact. I am so lame. I'm legitimately done this. I've sat next to a Yankee candle and I have held a marshmallow over the candle. I ain't gonna set it on fire, which I wanted to do, but it will warm it up quite a bit so you get a little bit of texture change. So yeah, I've done that. Uh, I do that with my gas stove. Okay. It's nice to know I'm not alone with that. Oh, cool. We got all the cream puffs here tonight. Ladies, proceed to cream me. All right, Fang, if you're 9 years old, you're in timeout. Goodbye. Usually I'd be nice and be like, well, you shouldn't be here. I'm not in a freaking mood tonight. So goodbye. Yeah, very nice to see the lady cat stopping in. Like I said, Ivalani was asking about a lady cat last night. Oh, man. Don't ask me why. Last night and earlier when I took a nap, I've had some of the most spicy ass dreams lately. I don't know why. I know I'm depraved, but and deprived. But for me and my friends, toasted or burnt marshmallows? Toasted. Toasted. Um, I mean, burnt is good, but you also have to consider that the burnt flavor, dissipates very quickly. If you toast it, it tends to hang out a little bit more. Rachel's a burnt woman. Because it's cool to see the marshmallow completely engulfed in flames and turn into Anakin Skywalker. I get that. Been there, done that many times over. I have the high ground. But you just like you want to singe the top a little bit, get a little of that crown fire like Hades and Hercules, and then annihilate that shit. I literally set mine on fire, blow it out, peel off the charred layer, eat it, and repeat. Oh, you peel off the charred layer? Okay. See, I our neighbors are having a belated Halloween party, and they're making a lot of noise over there, which is fine. We don't mind. They told us well in advance we're having a party tonight. We're inviting friends over. Might get loud. I'm like, go ahead. They can hear me when I'm jamming in the office. They don't say a thing. So they say, at least Scott's got talent. I'm like, I do. I know they didn't invite us, Rue, but we're the old people, so what are we gonna do? If anybody's curious, none of the spicy dreams I had is anybody with anybody I know. They were complete fantasy people, fantasy women. Let's be honest. But yeah, we've always wondered that too. If they could hear me play, and like I said, I guess they can, but they don't mind. The cool people don't care, so that should be enough to invite you. Yeah, they're young. I mean, they're younger. They're in their 30s. They like playing board games. They're big gamers, not just board games. They also do, stuff online and stuff like that. And we will sometimes hear Marvel movies like bellowing through the walls. So it's pretty cool. Mimic Grim Smole, what up? I'm pretty sure they enjoy it. Yep, I hope they do. They're not complaining, so and what are they going to do? You get along with them, sure. Hang on, my internet glitched, so I had to close out and come back in. So I came back at Spicy Dreams. I need more context, please. Do you know Assassin's Creed? Not personally. No, no, never met them. Well, I don't know why I took a nap today, and when I slept last night, I had like very intense, hardcore, spicy dreams. But it was not with anybody I know. They were fantasy women. So, but it's just because I'm depraved and deprived. What is your fave dish? There's a black, like it's not. Oh, fuck it. I was trying to be stupid, but I can't right now. You know why, right? There's another reason. Yeah, because y'all like get me all hooked up and stuff. Y'all fire up the engine. Nobody's around to drive. My favorite dish is chicken parmesan. Thank you very much. Chicken burrito. There you go. Been there. Not as weird as having spicy dreams about people I know. And I'm like, why the fuck with this person? You know, subconscious mind sometimes. Conscious, unconscious mind is melding with this conscious mind and trying to figure out, you know, feelings and desires and relationships and all these things. And the mind is a wonderful thing to taste. Let's see. I got a candy corn squishmallow. Got a bat thingy. Got another bat squishmallow. So there's a lot. There's a lot of animal stuff around here. What? Not you. Yeah, they're pretty cute. They're my wife's. Yo, what up, White Wolf? Tasting minds, man. You interpret that any way you want. Got a few things out there I'd like to taste. Favorite horror movie? The inevitable question. If I go for. See, it's hard to say because there's a lot. I mean, I could say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, but not necessarily my favorite, but I'd say it has the most emotional connection for me because it's associated with a friend of mine from my youth and my adulthood that I don't have anymore. Um, Brains. Nightmare on Elm Street, mostly because I was the first one I saw. But I love the Saw movies. Saw 2 is my favorite in that franchise. Um, Jaws is great. Alien is great. Um, and there's a lot of like off the cuff ones, from the 70s and 80s. I Drink Your Blood was a weird watch, but I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it more than Cannibal Holocaust. Speaking of which, you saw Pennywise has been renamed. Har har. I did not. Excuse me. Please inform me of this. See a lot of horror movies and bits and pieces. Yeah, I mean, first Hellraiser movie is great. It's sexy as hell too. It really is the way it's shot. Um, I prefer Saw 6 to 2, mostly because the shotgun carousel. I prefer 2 just because that's when Tobin Bell really gets the chance to open up and get into the character. No longer making pennies, so he's just wise. Ah! Where was Will for that joke? He would have loved it. Actually, no, he would have gone on a tangent, and I don't blame him because he's very passionate about that. Yeah, I mean, Freddy's my favorite slasher because he can talk, he can communicate, he can emote, whereas the other slashers are usually just faceless and don't talk, just brooding, hulking masses of hatred and murder, which is not a bad thing. Everyone's got to have a hobby. But, you know, then you watch a movie like Psycho, or you watch The Birds, or, you know, something along those lines. Michael can communicate. Sure, he can. So can Pinhead, but Freddy can joke, whereas Pinhead's always serious. Well, yeah, but Pinhead's not a slasher. He communicates with his knight. I'm in love with the killer. Michael goes stabby, stabby. No tears. Such a waste of good suffering. So eager to play. Just thinking I'm looking like, I'm in hell or something with the red light. It's not. As soon as I saw the shirt, my immediate thought was Spaceballs. Oh, God, I need to watch that again. Peter North Pole. That's right. Yes. You remember that. Nice. Peter North, the god of the fire off shots, throwing ropes. I've seen the first Hellraiser and 2 others. I've seen Nightmare 1, 2, 3, Freddy vs. Jason, and Final Nightmare, Scream 1, 2, 3, Halloween 1, H2O, all from beginning to end. I'm a lyrics type gal. Yes, you are. Who are you? Demons to some, angels to others. Yeah, I'm missing the Rave Roy's already. I know we won't be getting any more. Hopefully, he gets the Gord Lord character going. It was so fun to hang out with the Merc fam a couple weeks ago there for the last hurrah of the Roy character. So many people were like, "Are you done? Is the Merkins over with?" Like, no, I'm just retiring this character. I don't own it, so I'm not going to do it anymore. And good for him, Yes, he's always going to be Roy to us, but need to move on. By the way, there is a new episode of You Gotta Hear This. It's on Panda's channel. She surprised me with a fantastic rendition of the song Hellfire, a metal version of it. There's a teaser trailer of it on my channel, which takes you to her channel to check it out. Tomorrow is another episode of her and I, and it's us checking out Sabaton. I've already listened to Sabaton a few times, but it's her first time. I never read the description of the lies exactly. Yeah, we're expecting the Gourd Lord character to start raving out. Ugh. I'm really surprised I'm not hurting as much as I could be from all that cleaning I had to do this morning. Panda sent me a message. Oh, nice. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Cool looking bonfire there. Yeah, I think they're done with the TikToks for a while because those immersive streams they were doing, man, the freaking prep work involved with that and the cutting to this scene and that scene, man, what an undertaking that was for him. Oh, I know you're going to lose it when something happens to Peter. Yeah, let's hope nothing does. Out of the Hellraiser movies I've seen, my least favorite would probably be Hell on Earth. Yeah, since Pinhead in that one was weird. Right. Yeah, that's where they try to change the character and make him a little bit more in the slasher type trope than what his character was supposed to be. Basically, it's like, all right, we did Hellraiser, we did Hellraiser 2. We have a full on franchise now, but we need to adapt the character to what the other horror franchises are doing. So we're going to make these changes. That had never worked. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't even know he had a new album. Didn't have Pinhead at all. I still needed to see the most recent Hellraiser, where the Cenobite was female and looked hot. Oh, take me to hell. Comes out in December. Gotcha. I know some people are look up in Google Hellraiser, the female from the latest movie. Like, you think she's hot? I'm like, yeah, I'm weird. Okay, leave me alone. Don't judge. I see her as a challenge. The reboot of Hellraiser, yeah. Even the female Cenobite from the original movies is hot. Watching from my phone and no one can see me when I at them because it doesn't work the same way on my phone. Yeah, well, those chats go by so damn fast. I know 90% of the stuff people post on there. Not just you, Rachel. Everybody just flows by. When I get into those chats, it's like I say, hi to the entire chat, and then try to single people out and say hi to them, hi to them, hi to them. If they respond, great. Or if they see me first, then I try to at them back, like, hey, what's up? Yo, good to see you. And then I'll try to strategically send in chats for Roy to see, especially with all those people in the lives at that point, just to sit back and chill. Exactly. Yep, and that's all you can do. Just let it, just like hi, and if somebody acknowledges it, cool. If not, no big deal. Oh man, Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? That was for you, Lady Cat. Yeah. Listen, no, Walt's not here and he hates that song, so it's better off I do it now. In case he stops back in later on, like, oh my God, dude, stop singing that song. Yeah, otherwise, I wanted to get a lot of recording done today. That did not happen. Maybe I can get it done tomorrow. Yeah, I tapped that. Oh my God, yes. Oh my hell, yes. Having someone say your name is awesome. What's my name, bitch? Okay, White Wolf, you checked her out. If you don't remember, check out the original Cenobites from the second movie and look at the female one. And once again, yes. That's not in vogue. It's Beyonce's group. Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Maybe I love you. Not what I meant. Yeah, Destiny's Child. Thank you, Rachel. She got it. You acting kind of shady, then calling me baby. Did you think you'd ever see me singing Destiny's Child on here? No, you didn't. Yeah, some of those hardcore, nasty bitches from some of those movies, man. It's like, bring it on. Thank you, Ivalani. Yeah, it's weird. On my phone, it'll say I have like 7 people watching. At one point, it was up to 25, and then it dropped to 12, then it dropped to 4, and it's up to 7. It's like, fuck you. Just stop teasing me with the numbers. That's right, YouTube. Go fuck yourself. Make use the extra hole. I'll find plenty of uses for it, trust me. I'm a multitasker. I can handle them all, trust me. What is this conversation? Where are we going with this? Bad taste. I don't know if it's bad taste. I got to find out first. See what I'm talking about here? Jesus. Bad taste. Just eat pineapple. I've heard that for years. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't eat pineapple, so. I'm just following the bandwagon here. There you go. Oh, in the movie Van Helsing, the three brides of Dracula. Oh my God. Certain spots. Oh, great legends here. Party's over. No more fun now. Bad taste? That's nothing. You should hear the conversation happening here at the bonfire. I can imagine. Sorry, Mr. What? Mr. Roxanne? Roxanne! You don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. Did everyone know that Panda's favorite song is Every Breath You Take? She loves that song. Anytime you see Panda, you should send her that song. She loves it so much. And any version of it, any version, the original, a remix, country version, bluegrass, metal, whatever it is, she'll love you. She wants to slap me so hard right now. Oh, he got jokes, and I have a long memory. No, you don't, Miss ADHD. What up, Metal Ben? It's Metal Bastards Radio, the official one. Metal Ben, my man. What's going on? The Eddie Murphy version? My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Panda's going to make me pay for that, and I welcome it. If I write it down, it's fine. If I write it down, yeah. And then you have to remember where you wrote it down. Because chances are you're going to write it down, you're going to put it away, and then you're going to forget where you put it, and then you're going to find something else. It's going to make you forget about it, and I'm in the clear. So. Oh, he was singing on the airplane in The Golden Child. Oh my God, what a reference, legend. That's why you are a legend. Figure stop by. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Oh, Metal Bastards Radio, Metal Ben. How hung? More than average, less than Peter North. How about that? Metal Ben, yes. I put this in my Discord, but I don't think you're in the Discord. The $5.99 membership level will be going away at the end of the year. I've created a new membership level. It's now $2.99, the exact same benefits for it. So just want to put that out there. You're under no obligation. But yeah, the $5.99, which you have right now, will be going away by the end of the year. So. Yeah, what is that? A what? And is it annoy? I don't know. I don't know. Nobody's ever complained. I'll say that. Well, what's up, Rage Princess? Yeah, I go live on YouTube every Friday night. This is a one off thing that I'm doing right now. Oh, hang on. I got to do something for Rage. Rage Princess, and he sees us all. They tend to like my eyes. Did that for you. Download Discord again. It's been quite a while since I've been on there. Yeah, if you want to, man, let me know and I'll send you a link. Yeah, Rage. I don't. I just post randomly in Jill's Discord. I don't want to act like I'm just using it for that. I put my Twitch in there sometimes. If people want to stop in, I figured, what the hell? Let me just put it in there. Somebody wanted to stop in and say, hey, it's all good. But yeah, I go live every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Didn't need that. You got the same kind of as my ex-girlfriend. Oh, dude. Do you get seasonal allergies? Not really. I get the usual, post-nasal drip and fun stuff like that, but I don't really have allergies. You're good. Share it there. Okay. I have your permission, and that's valid. So Rage runs that Discord like a champ, like a queen, and I don't want to act like I'm trying to just use that to promote. I'm not. So I try to stop in anytime I can, and when he sees us all goes live and stuff like that, I try to say hey. Usually she's live when I'm at work, so I can't really interact very much. All right. All right, Lady Cat. You be safe. Thank you for stopping in. Miss the hell out of you. Be safe now. And yeah, thinking about Ace. I'm going to get some more wood. His wife pipes up. I'm going to go get some more wood. And the wife pipes up. Hey, wait a minute. You better be thinking about me when you do that. No, you're all good. Share all the lives. No one gonna tell you no. Okay. Rage says, no one gonna tell you no. Your favorite dessert and also address. My address is 1234 5th Street, 6th Avenue, Hell, Michigan, 24116. And favorite dessert? Cream puffs. I was more lines of need help. I would have pictured you as a sundress kind of guy. Absolutely. Woman's wearing a sundress, quick, easy access. Get me in there. And it's true about his address. Yes, Evilani has my address. So yeah, she confirmed that's my address. All right, Lady Cat, be safe now. I don't believe that's your address. Why would I lie? This is the internet. Michigan in the house. It's a bad bitch alert. Oh, Rage. I hope I'm getting this right. How's your grandfather doing? I think I've been seeing that in the Discord. One of my favorites, also definitely a terrible loss. Yes. The internet never lies. She just said, if I did objectify you at least at least 6 days, would you think I cared? That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yes. 6 times a day, I'm sure. Yeah. The internet, like the scales, never lies. The only other person that I need to notify about the membership thing changing is Sean. Sean was there back in the Patreon days too. And he said, I check your temperature in private, of course, for your health. It's always for your health. It's for science. It's always for science. Honey, I need to do this to you. Why? Science. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow because I'm going to have to call the maintenance guy again, get him back over here, check the ceiling, see what is leaking now. What's the difference between $1 and £1? What? Your mom. Weird science. Cute Oingo Boingo. Yes. Danny Elfman was doing music for movies back in the 80s before he ever picked up a baton for, composing an orchestra, because he did Back to School has Dead Man's Party, and he did the Weird Science song for Weird Science. And everyone here is stone sober. That's the best kind. Yeah, who doesn't love Weird Science? Kelly LeBrock? Yo! Had me many fantasies about her as a child, young man into preteen and teenage land. There you go. From my hand, why do people understand my intelligence? Ooh, weird science. I still need to see the movie because I honestly don't know if I've seen it. Yeah, Anthony Michael Hall completely chews up the scenery in that movie because the guy playing his buddy, I think that was his one and only movie. He went on to become a math professor in college. The best part is everyone here, and the night is going. Yeah, Tubi has been, it's got way better movies and stuff on Tubi than Netflix and Peacock and all of them combined. Way better. There's plenty of memes out there where people like Netflix horror. No, Tubi is where you go for horror. And the night is young. There you go. Young, sorry, young typo. The Family Jewels. Broke my heart too. Broke more than your heart. And it's free. Yes. Tubi is the shit. Fast man. Tell you my story, man. Last year, I was insane for the little red bitch. Crazy, insane, insane, crazy. I would nut for the woman, man. Yeah, I'd seen it something. Yeah, even YouTube has good movies too. Yeah. I've been watching Freddy's Nightmares and the original Goosebumps. I never watched Goosebumps growing up, but I do enjoy checking out Dr. Wolfula on YouTube. He's got a second channel for another character he has called Goulash, and he will do reviews of Goosebumps episodes. It's pretty cool. So Wolfula's the main guy's name is Sid, who does it, and he's phenomenal. I've interacted with him online, and I was part of his Patreon years ago when I could afford to do that. So I drive with my brother crazy last night watching and repeating lines from Loaded Weapon. Nice. As an R.L. Stein movie called Pumpkinhead. I've been thinking about watching it. Yeah, Pumpkinhead's good. We really like Pumpkinhead 2. That one's a little better. And that one is almost like It's that one or the third one. It's got a bunch of horror movie icons in it. Like the dad from Hellraiser is in Pumpkinhead 2. I forget. I think Kane Hodder makes an appearance. No, not Kane Hodder. He makes an appearance in a different one. But yeah, there's a couple of those Pumpkinhead movies where you get like these horror icon cameos. If you had to choose Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science or Raquel Welch from Bedazzled, Kelly LeBrock. Kelly LeBrock all the way. Now, if you had said Raquel Welch from The Muppet Show, maybe different. Vincent Price movies on there, yep. Yeah, check out The Tingler. That's a fun one. Give me a name. Wasn't your parents supposed to do that? Loaded Weapon was a fun movie. I remember seeing that in theaters back in the day. Yeah, I remember. I never saw the Naked Gun movies in the theaters. I watched them when they came out on HBO. Love those. Although I like the first one and the second one. The third one's kind of they kind of ran out of steam at that point. And no, I've not seen the new one. Doug Bradley is in one. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I think uh, I can never pronounce his name right. R.A. Malinoff played Leatherface in Texas 3. He's in one of those too. Was The Naked Gun the one that recently got remade with Liam Neeson? Yes. Didn't care for the new one? Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Because I remember seeing the show Police Squad on television before they started doing the Naked Gun movies, and the humor that was shown in those. So, and now I've got Weird Science stuck in my freaking head. I know that's what happens when you come to this chat. This chat, songs are gonna get stuck in your head, movies, quotes from movies, and Don't Call Me Shirley. I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting on you. On and on and on. So you went back to Spaceballs. I can do this all day. Yeah, I know. Emilio Estevez was pretty underrated actor, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Airplane. I take my coffee black like my bed. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I understood that reference. On your left. I heard that a Young Guns 3 movie is supposed to be coming out. Really? Hmm. Trying to think how many of them are still. They're all still alive, aren't they? I think Airplane also had the line of people wanting to shake some sense. Yes. Yeah, they did that in the first movie on the plane. They did in the second movie in the courtroom. Same actress. Pretty sure they're still living. Yeah, like Kiefer Sutherland, Charlie Sheen, amazingly, Emilio Estevez, um, Lou Diamond Phillips. There's a couple other guys' names I don't remember. You, I'll make you famous. How in the hell is Charlie Sheen still alive? Genuine question. Yeah. Whole generation of people have been born who don't remember the meltdown of Charlie Sheen. Tiger Blood winning, that whole thing. Found out that Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez are brothers. Yeah. 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 Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen's real last name is Estevez. Uh, Ramon Estevez. He's got a longer name than that. Sheen was, I forget where he got that from. Hello, devil. How are you tonight? From one devil to another. Good evening. And there's one from The Mask, just because. No, but I believe my friends, and perhaps you know them. Franklin Grant Jackson. Let's see. Marco, you're speaking Spanish, my friend. I do not understand the Spanish. Tired? I'm tired too. I heard Charlie Sheen, Nick Keith, I think Three Musketeers, right? Like we were talking about last night. All for love and love for all, whatever the fuck that song is. All for one and all for love. A priest he knew. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Emilio kept Estevez because he thought it looked pretty because he's the only one that kept it. Mm-hmm. Had to deal with two little demons all day. Oh man, those demons. Rather rule in hell than serve in heaven. Why not? I'm down here with my hands in it from the day it started, since the whole thing began. One of the greatest scenes in movie cinema history. Thank you very much. Rachel said hi. She's already been saying enough tonight, but now she wants to say hi too. That's okay. I like warm highs. It popped it. So yeah, when it pops up, ladies, you got to click it. You know, it's you have to. I'm sorry, that's the rules. She says hi, I say low. I'm a massive dork. What kind of devil are you? Devil may care? Devil's advocate? Are you caught between the devil and the deep blue sea? Or are you a devil like me? Devil inside. Devil's in the details. I like that. Every single one of us is a devil inside. I am the devil who wears Prada. I am the devil. What movie? Devil's in the details. Hail Satan. Although Satan and devil have nothing to do with each other. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Don't know, but I also never saw Devil Wears Prada, nor do I intend to, frankly. Me neither. Satan is my brother, doo-dah, doo-dah. Satan is my brother, oh, doo-dah day. My cousin's the devil. I figured you were because you're sitting in a red room. Yeah, you could see why. Yeah, Panda's friend Lucy has got a thing for this, and who could blame her? Yes, but again, Satan and the devil have nothing to do with each other. Nothing. No, I didn't see a Thunderdome comment, and I'd love to hear it. Then he went down to Georgia. That's right, looking for a soul to steal. Apparently, there's a metalhead named the Devil Wears Prada, a metal band named the Devil Wears Prada. Is there? Oh my God, that's horrible. I know Devil Driver, and let's see, what else was there? I haven't been to Georgia yet. So, Devil, are you in Hell, Michigan, like I mentioned earlier? Deviled eggs. They're often confused about being one and the same, but I've learned they're not. They have nothing to do with each other. Absolutely nothing. Satan is not a person. Satan was a title. No, worse. The host went to get a cat and train it to attack his elderly mother. Quote, it will be frickin' Thunderdome. Oh, you're in Canada, eh? Oh, what's going on there, eh? What part of Canada are you from there? We have a friend in here, Deb Klima, who's also in Canada. She's not here right now, but she does come in. Hey, Magic, what's up? The devil is an angel. No, but it's okay. Kill Devil Hill was metal band featuring Rex of Pantera. Oh, okay. That's apparently the only reason he wants a cat. Oh, you're Ontario too. That's close to where Deb is from. Mm-hmm. Ontario is the only city in Canada I've been to. I went there for WrestleMania 18 in Toronto. Mm-hmm. So you're a Canadian devil. I like that. Good place to see it. Yeah, it was. It was the old Sky Dome. Yep. That was Hogan Rock. I got to be there live, man. What a freaking show that was. What a moment that was. Ugh. Most dangerous kind of devil? A polite one. I thought it was a silver tongued devil. Thank you very much. I never said I was polite. There you go. You're Canadian. You have to be polite. Sorry. Are you dealing with any snow right now? I'm guessing you are. I'm talking to Devil, by the way. What up? Oh, there you go. Magic wants attention. Rained all day. Gotcha. I think we're getting the rain right now. I saw Kill Devil Hill twice. Once of them for Halford and Motorhead, and again for Wasp. 18 was a killer show, but Hogan vs. Rock should have been the main event that night. Yep. I understood the tradition of, the championship match goes on last. I expect that. I respect it. But there was no way they could follow that. Satan and Santa have the same letters. Yes, they do. Switch chairs now. Go from the couch to the red chair. Magic is looking for attention. That fact is the whole premise behind that Dear Satan movie, Jack Black or whatever. I don't even know what that is. They're one and the same. Santa watches you while you're sleeping and judges you. Of course, his name has the same letters as Satan. Satan is an abstract. It's a title. It's not an actual thing. I'm going to give you a history lesson right now. The etymology of the word Satan. So, Satan actually it means the accuser or the opposite. Now, that has been misconstrued into meaning the opposite of God. No, it's not where it comes from. God, I forget what dynasty or kingdom this was, but in the ancient kingdoms of the Middle Eastern countries, you had the king's court, okay, and a member of the king's court was called Satan. That person's job was to be the accuser and the opposite of the king's mindset. They were to be contrarian. Because if the king has a bunch of yes people around him, he's going to do anything he wants, not going to get called on it, and when it fails, he's not going to take responsibility. So there would be a Satan in his kingdom whose job it was to present a contrarian, opposite opinion. So it was a job, it was a title. And that person's job was to be, well, I want to do this for the people, but Your Highness, if you do this, this is going to happen and you should do it like this. No, I'm not going to do that. I should do it like this. No, this is how you should do that. That is where the word comes from. I'm not making this up. Okay, that is where the word comes from. Later on, other religions co-opted the word and utilized it as a fictional representation of the opposition to the deity they were worshiping at the time. That's where Satan comes from. Nothing to do with religion. I know being a huge Hogan fan and being happy that he was back in WWF, those cheers for Hogan at the time gave me goosebumps. Dude, title or not, I still like yelling at "Not today, Satan" for no particular reason. That's still around today in Israel with the seventh man. Thank you. Yes. The seventh man. Have you seen that meme that said, "Not today, Satan"? Satan, you've been canceling our plans all week. Yep. So, it's not the devil. It's not Lucifer. It's not Leviathan. It's not Beelzebub. It's not Belial. It's none of those things. It has nothing to do with it. But yes, it has been co-opted by organized religions as a word to represent the opposite of the deity they worship. So it is a lie. It is false. So sorry, that's the truth. Yeah, total difference between Satanism and devil worshiping and all that stuff. Even Satanists don't believe in Satan. It's just used as a representation as being the opposite of organized religion, Christianity, Judaism, things of that nature. I'm getting a little late, so I'm going to head to bed myself. I got to cover for someone tomorrow. All right, buddy, you have a good night now. Bill Z. Bub, just yesterday, he said to you, he said to you, poker next week, bring salsa. See, when you say Beelzebub, I know a guy who goes by the name Bill Zebub. He's an independent filmmaker, and he's a friend of mine. So when we're talking about that on the videos, that's who I picture. It's one person to disagree with the current mindset. If all 6 men say this is right, and the 7th man's job was to disagree and go looking for different answers, devil is a genius. See? Pentagrams have been considered evil, but they're not. No! Making some purple pipes. No. The pentagram was a representation of the 4, earth, wind, water, fire, and then the spirit. The spirit was on top, earth, wind, water, fire. So it was deemed that when the pentagram points up, that's white magic because the spirit controls the other 4. The inverted pentagram, which you see with like Satanism, iconography, and devil worship and stuff like that, is where the four control the spirit. Again, bullshit. Dagon isn't invited, he cheats. He's terrible at it, yep. The upside down cross is not Satanist. It's Christian iconography. It's St. Peter. He was supposedly not worthy to be crucified the same way Jesus was. So he demanded to be crucified upside down. Now, the Satanists and people of that nature take that on as their identity, as their symbol, because it's to represent the opposite, the antithesis, the other form of Christianity. It's really, it's just marketing. The management of Black Sabbath decided to put an inverted cross on the back of their debut album. The band did not. The band always wore crosses on stage because they were all Christian. They weren't Satanists. They were freely, openly Christian. And let's clarify here, good Christian. All due my love to Panda. I know she is a Christian. And I'm happy for her that she is. And if that is the way she wants to lead her life, I have no right to tell her otherwise. And she is a wonderful person. So she gives me faith in that religion. So the host of Luciferian, he would love this conversation. He's the one you told me about that played the Year Zero song. So, and also Lucifer is not real. Marketing worked. The inside sleeve. You're right, Legend. Thank you. It was the inside sleeve. I got going on a tangent there. So, but yeah, you open up the inside of the album. There's an inverted cross. That was all the record company and their management's decision. Band had nothing to do with that. Find me a picture where you can see any members of Black Sabbath, Ozzy, Tony, Geezer, Bill, wearing an upside down cross. You never see it. Tony Iommi is always seen on stage wearing a regular cross. Why? Because the band were given those crosses and they were told it would bring them good luck. I'm not a fan of religion, but if someone wants to be religious, fine. No religion teaches people to hate. Damn right. If there is a religion that does teach you to hate, it's not a religion, it's a cult. Writing about evil topics is more fun to write about. Yep. It's always been great fodder for creation, for poetry, for books, for movies, for music. It's always more fun being the bad guy. It's always more fun being the evil persona. Wrestling, it's the same thing. I had way more fun being a heel. It's easy to get people to hate you. It takes a lot more work to get them to like you and believe in you. Why do you think the president is such a heel? He is a piece of shit. Fuck him, but still. Which, by the way, with the news that's come out, the term Big Beautiful Bill takes on a whole new meaning. Exactly. It's a work. It's all a work. It's all entertainment. Yeah, give me a good zombie movie or religion. Which one of your favorite? Give me a favorite zombie movie, Devil. True, I'm a very spiritual person, but I love me some Marilyn Manson. Right. There. Okay. Earlier on, there was a young lady in here, Rage Princess, and I met her through another live stream I was hanging out with this person. Her handle is He Sees Us All, which is a reference to God. And whatever, that's fine. There was a person who would come into her stream, and I would try to conversate with this person, but they were so quote unquote Christian that they felt like they couldn't watch horror movies, they couldn't listen to metal music, they couldn't do any of those things because that's not Christ-like. I'm like, what? You have a very misguided view of what that is supposed to be. Not a Living Dead set. If I was a wrestler, I'd definitely have fun being a heel. What's up, Junebug? Oh, you're on a break at work. Nice. Are all the machines working tonight? Yeah, Bible thumpers and all that stuff. It's like, no. Stop that. You have every right to believe what you want. You don't have the right to push that on other people if they don't believe you. So say it me, so say it the world. Off and on, the occasional jam, but nothing major. That's good. Mm-hmm. I try to steer clear of religion the best I can. Had to get one off line for a couple of hours last night because the lids kept getting grease and stuff on them. Mm-hmm. I said, no disrespect, but be no knowing CPA Christian. You should hear the conversation acrobatics people go through trying to tell me I shouldn't be living the lifestyle I do and call myself a Christian. That's another part of it. That is another part of it. What the hell does that have anything to do with it? What? It's like, live the life you're going to live, but you can still believe what you want. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean that you are not living as Christ would want you to. He would want you to be a good person. You are. How you choose to spend your own personal time is your own damn business. And fuck those people that tell you otherwise. Hi.
Oh, I knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I had the rest of the penne. It's already clean. I just got to clean it out again. Push job endeavor. Eugene, fake cane, fake razor. Push. Well, the guy who had the most talent was fake Kane. He went on to do more things. So I guess I got to push him. I'm going to job Eugene, and I'm endeavor fake razor because Rick Wagner was, he looked good as Razor Ramon, but he didn't do anything else for his career. Saunter back into the office. Ow. Excuse me. Oh, yes, I've had people like that who take the Bible too serious and try to tell me that I'll burn in hell for having long hair and listen to metal. Yeah, fuck those people. Christian is a state of mind and faith. No one can say you're not what you believe because they don't agree with your lifestyle. My point is, am I cheating on anyone? No. Am I doing it without consent in front of children? No. Then shut the fuck up. Lots of people use certain types of music and movies as an outlet. Doesn't make them a bad person unless they do inherently bad stuff. I can't remember completely, but didn't the guy who played fake Undertaker actually related to? Yes, that was Brian Lee. They were first cousins. Yep. Oh, I see the purple pipes you were talking about. Those look kind of cool. I'm Christian and listen to Black Sabbath. People who say Christians can't listen to metal can kiss my arse. Exactly. But can we be honest, though? Can we be on the same page and say Christian metal is garbage? Stryper sucks. I don't care what anybody says. Fuck them and their yellow and black outfits. And the same token, not every band that is sworn to Satan or devil worship is good either, okay? I'm not saying it's that. Anyway, enough pissing ourselves off. It's my birthday next week. That's right. It's Panda's birthday, everybody. So we all have to line up to give her however number of years spanks. Yes, they do. Yeah, exactly. Legend says right there, Sabbath has pro-Christian God songs. Sup, Ray? How you doing? Legend of those your weed pipes, yeah. Weed pipes. I grew up Roman Catholic. I don't have any faith now. I don't believe in any particular deity of any kind. That's just me. That's just my lifestyle. When I was younger, years ago, I was much more militant about it. Now I've gotten older. I've chilled the F out about it. Believe what you want to believe. As long as you're not hurting other people, I have no right to tell you otherwise. That's going to be a long line. I'm first. I'm first. Tourniquet and Deliverance are Christian thrash metal. Okay. How you been, dude? I've been doing, life is going as it is. How about you? No way. Weed Pipes would not be very Christian. After Forever by Sabbath is probably the first Christian metal song in all but by name. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Best you can do for a Saturday, right? Yes, and if you check out 2 of the latest episodes, you got to hear this with me and Captain Panda there. You will see. I called dibs on Panda Scott. No, 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 no. I saw her first. I'm first in line. You can get behind me. I don't need a book that's been redone multiple times to tell me I'm a good person. Exactly. So, King Diamond, who is a admitted Satanist, had said, it's like, I don't preach this religion to other people. I have my opinions about it. But if you believe in Christ, or you believe in Judaism, or you believe in Hinduism, Shintoism, Buddhism, whatever it is, and it makes you live a good life, then by all means, you're starting to get too big for your britches, June. You don't need to go to church to pray. That's right. I'm a big man, big britches. The Lord didn't make the church, he made the land. There you go. He didn't, but it's fine. Then we're going to get into a science debate, and science trumps all religion. So sorry, I don't make the rules. Some Satanists I know are some of the nicest people I've met. Exactly. I have met Christians who are nice. Panda, for example. I've met Christians who are assholes. I've met Satanists who are nice. I've met Satanists who are assholes. I've met Jews that are nice. I've met Jews that are assholes. There's assholes in every type of religion. Every type of religion, every political affiliation there is, there's assholes in everything. So I know just saying this is what I tell people who give me shit for not going to church. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I can find someone who can give me spankings for you by proxy, Scott. I'm sure you can. So. That's okay. Thank you.
Have you tried that yet?
No, I've not even looked at it.
No, I meant have you put the shower curtain up yet?
No.
Okay. That's something we have to attempt, but I do have an idea of how we're gonna rig it.
Okay. Yeah, King Diamond is pretty bad at telling stories when he tries to explain the albums in words rather than song. I think it's his accent, I think it's his different way of speaking. Going to church doesn't make you a good person, and not going doesn't make you a bad person, right? Over under bet on how many seconds Panda butt jiggles after he's. Wow, Jude Bug, damn. God hears you if you pray anywhere you are. He doesn't want to hear what I say, or she, or it, or they, or whatever. That's the other thing too. Which God are we talking about? For decades, of generations, eons, centuries, millennia, there have been multiple gods. So which one are we talking about? Yeah, dude, really? Alrighty then. Whatever being it is, don't want to hear my thoughts. Damn right. Yeah. In the words of Ozzy, too many religions, but only one God. I don't need another savior. Yep. Keep digging, Junebug. Yeah, Junebug, you're dude. Said you're a big guy. We're going to have to dig that hole a little bit lower. Black Sabbath, self-titled Paranoid Volume 4. I'm going to push Paranoid. It's always been my favorite. I'm going to job Volume 4. And I guess Endeavor, the self-titled, even though it's got the, it's got some of my favorites on there. Overall, the second half is just a blues jam style. So I'm a universe person. That's interesting. I like that. Interesting conversation tonight, though. Yeah. I don't know how we got off on this tangent. Still waiting for Thralls to do a Motorhead ranking and invite you as a guest. Yeah. I don't see that happening. It's okay if they would do that. I'd be honored, but probably not going to happen. But I'll say this: anybody who does a Motorhead ranking and doesn't put Ace of Spades as number one is just being an elitist, because they're denying the truth. All right, number one album for Motorhead is Ace of Spades. Anybody who says otherwise is full of shit. Jim Bug is the one going to get spanked by Panda soon. That's his fantasy. So yeah. Into the Void, NIB, Fairies Wear Boots. Pushing NIB is my favorite song. Job, Fairies Wear Boots, Endeavor, Into the Void. I might like that. There might be an issue with the subscriptions. I tried to lower mine yesterday, but it just told me that was not possible. Because you're going, okay, did you cancel the $5.99 and then try to join the $2.99? Nah, he'd enjoy it. So not a punishment. I have Ace of Spades at my number 3. Shame on you. I'm guessing an elitist overkill is better. Yeah, you are an elitist. Never said you wouldn't. And overkill is not better. Stop lying. Yeah, they're both great albums. Ace of Spades is the best one. Sorry, not my fault. What the hell are we talking about now? Just going off in so many different directions, and I'm very distracted by Panda being spanked. So it just it's one of those things.
It is 73 degrees in here.
Ah, that's right. It changed. I didn't know it would get a ding for a cancellation, and I didn't want to keep throwing money at you for another 5 years to get that dang purple star booty hole. What would you say is Motorhead's weakest album? Not going to say worst because they don't have a bad one. Number of different things. Their weakest album.
The one that he always says this song was on, for those of you that actually listen to it.
Yeah, that's Inferno, I think.
There it is.
Yep. I can't really think of a bad Motorhead album. Maybe March or Die. See, I love March or Die. I love the experimentation of it. I love, March or Die is awesome. I love the experimentation. I love the risks they take with that album. It's a totally different sounding group at that point. They're transitioning from Filthy time into Mickey D time, and it's the tail end of Wurzel being with the band. So, yeah, I'll always say March or Die it's a top 5 for me. Has one of my favorite songs. Jack the Ripper is a banger. Yeah. Too Good to Be True is the song I'm trying to think of. I will always tout that is one of the most underrated Motorhead songs. Let's see. Yeah, it still has good songs on, but it's probably like an early 2000, mid 2000 probably album, maybe Hammerhead or Motorizer, something like that. Maybe it's one of the weaker ones. Hot take. Of the early albums, Bomber is one of the weaker ones for me outside the debut self-titled. I think it's Too Good to Be True is fantastic. My second favorite on the album, yes. I liked and subbed, but thank you. I'm going to pass out. Been fighting something all day, and now that the demons are in bed, well, I hope the demons get good rest. You devil, you have a good night too. Thank you very much for stopping in. I hope to see you again. I'll go live every Friday night at 8 p.m. This is kind of a one-off, so you be safe now. Kiss of Death is one of the weaker ones for me in the later albums. Hammerhead is not a Motorhead album. That's so yeah. I'm hammered. I think that was the one I was thinking of. But now that he said Kiss of Death, that might be it. "1916." I love 1960. Where's that one rank for you? That's in the top 10, maybe top 5 as well.
Just a good one, Richard. I laid down to let you know what time it was. Snoring, obviously. I was like, I'm just gonna lay right here. Just keep petting them. Then you turned away from me, and I'm not kidding. You went to the edge of the bed, and I went, I'm in the middle. I don't know how I ended up on my back. I remember being freezing. How do you not notice that it's cool in here?
Oh, I noticed, but I thought the heat was kicking on.
I just cranked it. If it doesn't do anything in the next half hour, we gotta call him.
Yep. Sacrifice has to be number 2 for me. Easily, it's the heaviest album. That guitar tone. Yeah, Sacrifice was definitely changed up. That was the first, I think, that was the first album where it would just became the threesome again. Yeah, Sacrifice was after Bastards, Overnight Sensation. So yeah, here's the discography. So we have Motorhead, Overkill, Bomber, On Parole, Ace of Spades, Iron Fist, Another Perfect Day, Orgasmatron, Rock and Roll, 1916, March or Die Bastards. I think that's a great triumvirate of Motorhead albums too. Very consistent. Another Perfect Day. Over Your Shoulder is a certified banger of a song. I think Motorizer would be the weakest for me. I swear they use different mixes for their singles and videos. Rock Out just doesn't punch as much as the album version. I forgot about On Parole. So did I. Her birthday is the 22nd. It's a week from today. So Motorhead, Bastards, Sacrifice, Overnight Sensation, Snakebite Love, We Are Motorhead, Hammered, Inferno, Kiss of Death, Motorizer, The World Is Yours, Aftershock, Bad Magic. And they did have the Manticore tapes, which came out. So, yeah, Sacrifice, great album. The World Is Yours is always the album I forget exists, right? Manticore was basically just demos of the first album. I remember you telling me that because I was like, "Oh, I got to hear this album," and you told me, "Dude, it's just demos of the of the first album." Like, oh, okay, what's the point? Technically, On Parole is their first album from '75 and was shelved and not released until '79. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember what the deal was because there was an album in there. There was also, wasn't Overkill or Bomber released twice under 2 different record labels? No idea. Astrology is a confusing beast. All right, Scott, got to head back into work. Catch you later, brother. All right, Jim Bug, thanks for stopping in, man. Great seeing you. Have a good night at work. Got it to support the estate. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got here. Cop 350 just got here. Is there a topic? No real topic. We're actually talking metal music right now. Talk about the band Motorhead. Motorhead was so many different labels it could be possible. No longer the devil because you're no longer in the red room, right? I think a few released several times, like Iron Fist. A friend did my star chart for me. I was 12 pages and had more diagrams than my calculus class. I said, thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, I had one of those charts done um, way back in like 1999, 2000 or something like that. And majority of it was vague, but, in the same realm. But yeah, astrology is garbage. So it's not real. It's another scam. So, I'm sure I've heard some Lemmy, yeah, Lemmy, but never had an album of theirs, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, well, let me take a look at Hammered. What were the songs in there? Walk a Crooked Mile, Down the Line, Brave New World, Voices from the War, Mine on Mine, Shut Your Mouth, Kill the World, Doctor Love, No Remorse, Red Ross, Serial Killer. Yeah, it's kind of like yeah. Now the game is off that album as a bonus track, but overall it's kind of just like it's there. Telling me the sign is fine, but I don't need all the other stuff. Almost got an Iron Fist tattoo. Went for my Prince Snaggletooth Bowie tattoo instead. There you go. Lemmy, yes. All good. All good. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a, grammar Nazi there, but yeah, spelling Nazi, if you will. The world is yours. That's Born to Lose. I Know How to Die. Get Back in Life. Devil's in My Head. Rock and Roll Music. Waiting for the Snake. Brotherhood of Man. Outlaw. I Know What You Need. And Bye Bye Bitch. Bye Bye. Yeah, so that one also is, it's a Motorhead album, but it's nothing really that stands out. Yeah, Let Me a Spinal Tap. They were kind of an influence for that movie, yes. Oh, we're talking grills and steaks now. Nice. Posted the tattoo in Discord. Let's take a look. Oh, there you go. Yep. Yeah, that is an amazing piece of art right there, brother. No bullshit. No joking here. That is amazing. Yep. There you go. When I was 12, I was introduced to Iron Maiden and Motley Crue. Then Guns N' Roses came out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Love Maiden. Motley Crue is, I like their earlier stuff. GNR, I've never really been a huge fan of. I like a couple of their songs, but that's it. A little Blue Crown for BB King dangling on there too. I saw the crown. I wonder what that was. So it's from BB King. Amazing. See, I like that because there's thought and meaning behind that tattoo. It probably has personal meaning to you, and it's great to look at. So, hell yeah, man! Horns up on that one. designed it yourself after Prince died. Even more, personal relative feelings for it because you designed it yourself. So what do we discuss tonight? We went into Spicy Dreams. We went into like Anthrax 2. Hell yeah. Spicy Dreams. We talked religion. We talked what Satan actually means. We talked Motorhead and various other albums. We talked about spankings. Junebug was the catalyst for that one. Yeah, so always an interesting conversation happening around here. Yeah, Anthrax was, I hate to be that guy, but Anthrax is my number 4 in the big 4 if you want to represent the big 4 of thrash metal. So I randomly brought up getting tattoos with a friend of mine when we went to a concert. She sent me cute Anubis ones, but I thought about a Green Ranger tattoo, but I can't see myself getting one. Put Lemmy in there trying to drink my beer too. My God. Nice. Designed all of mine and drew them. Lucky to find a tattoo artist that was willing to use my drawings. First time I listened to Anthrax, it was a cover of Carry On, My Wayward Son. Mm-hmm. First time I heard Master of Puppets and Among the Living in 1988, I knew there was no turning back. Yep. I actually liked it. Yeah. I remember the version you're talking about too. It is a good version. Anthrax did a pretty cool cover of Thin Lizzy's Cowboy Song, and Got the Time is a great cover. Mm. You all need more Thin Lizzy in your life, just saying. I literally had 2 students talk to me about Metallica on Friday because I was wearing their shirt from the concert 2 years ago. Nice. There is future. There is hope for the future. Let's see. I think my favorite of the big 4 is Megadeth. Mm-hmm. How do you rank them, Ben? The big 4, and it doesn't have to be the big 4. You could include, Testament, Anthrax, those guys in there too. Exodus. Let's not go by, marketing and mainstream limits. New Megadeth song really does sound like something written by 16-year-old me, or any 16-year-old with a guitar. Yeah. I think that explains why I don't like Jump in the Fire so much, because Mustaine wrote that when he was like 15, 16. Like, oh yeah, that's why it sucks. They didn't go to both nights of the concert. Pansies, damn right. You show them what it's like. Ah, there's Lemmy. Oh, that second shot with the green eyes, man. Wow. Tense. Mm-hmm. Would be 1 Exodus, 2 Megadeth, 3 Metallica, 4 Overkill. Wow, interesting. A lot of respect for that list right there. Mm-hmm. Megadeth did a terrible cover of the Lizzie Cold Sweat. Really. Ugh. Love to see them again. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Well, this impromptu live has gone almost 2 hours, so I think I'm going to sign off here. Not as bad as Bon Jovi doing The Boys Are Back in Town. Oh God. I did not know he did that, and I was happier knowing he didn't, but now I do, so my life is ruined. It's not your fault. It's just the fact he did that. Still puts on great live shows. They do. I'm sorry, but they do. A lot of people want to give them shit and give them hate for no reason. They're just jealous. So yeah, so I'm going to sign off here. And thank you guys again for hanging out with me. This was a very interesting impromptu live stream tonight. I was a little more awake tonight, but yeah, what a freaking day. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Don't know if I'm going to be on here tomorrow. We'll probably have other stuff we need to worry about. But I will be back on here next Friday night for all the usual stuff. So, St. Anger, that's the reason. Good night, Sam. You be safe. Metal Ben, my man, you be safe, my friend. Thanks for stopping on in there. Yeah, try to let me know if you're having problems switching over to the new one. I think you have to cancel the $5.99 and then join the $2.99 one. I'm not sure. I don't have any control over that. I can just create the tier, wait for them to approve it, and then it goes in. So if there are problems, DM me, let me know. And Metal Ben, if you want back in the Discord, let me know and I can send you a link. Good journey to you, my friend. Hail Lemmy. I'll see you guys later.